Episode 163. Hung Yanru had clearly left an opening, and Xiao Yun didn't miss it. The spear in Xiao Yun's hand struck like a venomous snake, landing a solid hit. The first magic orb of the duel had finally been unleashed. He followed up with a sky strike to launch Han Yanru into the air. The newly generated neutral elemental orb flew out alongside the attack, detonating to deal magical damage. Cloud Soar was also granted a movement speed buff, making his actions even swifter. He dashed forward a few quick steps, tracking Han Yanru's silhouette, his mind set on trying out a shadow step himself. But his skill wasn't quite there yet. By the time he'd figured out where to move, cold mist was already about to land. His opponent wasn't idle either, thrusting a spear from mid-air in an attempt to force Yun Xiao back. But in mid-air, the move was executed with clear panic. Xiao Yun executed a backstep, easily dodging the attack. Then he took a swift step forward, unleashing a falling palm strike that landed with a solid, resounding smack. Before the opponent could be flung away, he instantly yanked them back with a sweeping staff strike. Hung Yanru was slammed heavily to the ground. Xiao Yun was feeling absolutely triumphant, convinced he was an MVP-level god descending to the mortal realm. He charged forward, pressing the attack. But in that moment, he thought he heard someone say something. "Ah, I'll do it!" Lai Xiaoying didn't have time to think. He struck Han Yanru on the ground twice, but she just lay there, playing dead. Xiao Yun was puzzled for a moment, but then he heard his captain suddenly shout, "Watch out!" The warning came just as Han Yanru rolled to her feet. Confident Xiao Yun drove Yun Xiao forward in a thrusting spear attack. But unexpectedly, the opponent rolled to their feet and immediately followed up with a jump, perfectly evading Cloud Soar's thrust. Mid-air, he flicked his spear upward, only for his opponent to meet it with a sky strike. Xiao Yun was startled and immediately rolled to dodge. Yang Xiao ducked low to evade. The moment Han Yanru landed, she immediately thrust forward with a dragon's tooth. Yang Xiao dodged again, but the opponent's skill was followed immediately by a basic attack. He kept up the assault on Yun Xiao, all the while continuing to talk.
See, it's best to weave in some basic attacks between skills to control the rhythm. The more skills you have in reserve, while maintaining control, the better. Your form skill combo packs a serious punch. But after that combo, 3 skills are on cooldown, leaving you with few tactical options for a short while. That makes you predictable. This isn't just an early game concern. You need to keep it in mind for the late game too. Even though you'll have more skills in the late game, your ultimate abilities will also have much longer cooldowns. If you just line them up and blow your entire load right at the start, that's a very unwise approach.
Oh, Tianru responded from behind Ye Xiu. He had just swapped places with Yi Xiu to face the guy Ye Xiu had sent flying yesterday. Had just exchanged blows with the guy who'd been juggled in the air by Ye Xiu yesterday and never touched the ground. Only in the fight did I realize this guy being toyed with wasn't nearly as bad as he'd imagined.
A character is at their strongest when none of their skills have been used. Conversely, you must also learn to exploit this fact. What skill did your opponent just use? And what's its cooldown? See, he just used a falling flower, palm. That means it's on cooldown for the next 4 seconds, so we don't have to worry about it. Use this opening to close the distance. Besides falling flower palm, all of the battle mage's current skills are either linear or single target attacks. We'll shift our position slightly and close the gap fast. See? He's got no skills to lock us down right now. Whoa! Falling flower palm. You've been talking too much. 4 seconds have passed. His falling blossom palm cooldown is up.
Just as Ye Xiu was about to press his advantage and attack, Yun Xiao blasted a falling blossom palm his way. He immediately executed a back hop, making Cold Mist Leaper jump back to dodge.
What's going on? Who are you talking to?
Look at this, came a remark from Cold Mist, once again seizing the moment when Cloud Soar's skill was on cooldown. Seize the angle where he can't easily counterattack. This time Ye Xiu didn't waste any more words. He demonstrated the technique first. With just 2 moves, Ying Xiao was launched into the air. Ying Xiao was utterly miserable. He'd already realized what was happening. After all, the 2 versions of Cold Mist he'd faced were worlds apart. As a pro player, he had at least that much sense. On top of that, Ye Xiu suddenly started chattering non-stop. Xiao Yun finally realized that he'd been used as a training dummy from the very beginning, and now I've become a teaching prop for him. Xiao Yun grew frantic, desperate to end this aerial suspension. But no matter how he twisted his view, he just couldn't find the guy below.
Shadow step again! It's shadow step!
Xiao Yun truly hated this technique, yet his skill was just a hair's breadth behind his opponent's, leaving him powerless to break the stalemate. The thought of being humiliated like this in front of the whole team made him want to die. But this time, his opponent wasn't as vicious as before. Though the opponent was still using Shadow Step to hide, after landing a few hits, a single circle sweep staff yanked him down and slammed him to the ground. Xiao Yun hastily rolled away and scrambled to his feet, terrified of being caught in a follow-up combo. But Han Yanru didn't move an inch. Stood there, but his mouth kept running. He was clearly explaining the principles behind his recent defeat to the people around him.
I really am just a prop now.
Xiao Yun charged back in a fury to fight again, but Han Yanru casually deflected his attacks, all while sitting and offering commentary. Now this move is off, then something else goes wrong. Xiao Yun had gone from a cautionary tale to a textbook example of what not to do. Poor Xiao Yun's burning rage didn't unlock any hidden potential in his play. His same old moves, driven by impatience, only left him more exposed. Stand down. Captain Wang Jiexi finally spoke. From their detached perspective, they had long since realized that Cold Mist wasn't the same person from one moment to the next. Xiao Yun's desire to win was burning fiercely, but his emotions had spiraled completely out of control. All he could manage was a frantic, flustered string of attacks. Yet, even in his agitated state, Xiao Yun was focused enough that he actually didn't hear what Wang Jiexi had said. Zhou Yebo, sitting beside him, quickly gave Xiao Yun a physical nudge.
Hey, Xiao Yun, the captain wants you to come down.
Xiao Yun finally heard the call. After a moment of stunned silence, he stepped back down, thoroughly frustrated. He walked over to the captain's side. It's their habit. The captain always has a few words to say at times like this.
Did you hear what Ye Qiu just said?
Xiao Yun was taken aback. He had listened. He really was listening. He even saw through the surface to the truth, realizing Ye Qiu was using him as a prop. But he knew the captain wasn't referring to that at all.
I'm aware of everything he said.
I, Xiao Yun, offered a defense for myself. That theoretical knowledge isn't some secret technique, even beyond pro players. Even the general player base knows these principles. But knowing is one thing, being able to put it into practice is another matter entirely. Since you don't need to listen.
Why didn't you treat his words as trash talk?
As Wang Jiexi finished speaking, Xiao Yun was taken aback once more. Seeing him like this, Wang Jiexi said no more and sent him off to the side to reflect on his actions.